Hey YouTube. So I don't usually make videos on my channel, but there is something that I really want to talk about. It's a new game that's coming out that really has me excited. So I mean, you guys probably don't know this, but I'm a huge fan of fighting games. I'm a fan of like all kinds of games, but fighting games is what I've really gotten into over the past couple of years. I even recently went to a tournament not too long ago. I got third place in a game that I've been practicing for a really long time, so I'm really happy about it. I even won a medal.
It's third place, but that's still pretty damn good for a huge tournament.
So the game I want to talk about is POKKEN Tournament. If you follow the Nintendo or Pokemon scene or even the fighting game scene, this game is getting a lot of attention for how unique it is. Being that it's a fighting game, I thought I want to kind of talk about it and give my thoughts and ideas about it. Because like I said, I play a lot of fighting games. But anyways, so there's a new trailer that came out a few days ago. And before this trailer, I wasn't too excited about this game. I really liked the idea, but from what I saw of it, it looked like it had a lot of problems. It reminded me of the Digimon Rumble Arena series. I don't know if you guys ever played that, but I was really into that when I was younger. And they're really fun games, but I really wanted like an actual fighter tournament game with Pokemon that, you know, might possibly one day appear at EVO. This recent trailer that they released, it looks like it has the potential to be at EVO 2016 and, you know, be like a main tournament game played at actual fighting game tournaments and not just, you know, maybe Pokemon or Nintendo events. So I'm really excited about that. There were 4 things that I noticed in this trailer that really stood out to me and kind of had me sold. And so, yeah, I'm gonna list them for you. Now, this game is made by the same people, same company that made Tekken, that has been making Tekken for years. And something I noticed about this game is that it looks nothing like Tekken. It has zero in common with the Tekken game. The only thing I noticed is that is similar to Tekken is the way Pikachu crosses his arms, like Heihachi, I think is his name. I don't play a lot of Tekken, but I think it's Heihachi that Pikachu takes his little arm cross from, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, it really doesn't look like Tekken at all. So that kind of brings me to my second point. The combo strings and just the way you juggle your opponent after a hit looks a lot more like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series and how their fighting system looks. It reminds me a lot more of that than any other fighter that I play, which is not a bad thing. But I like the Storm games. They're a lot of fun. They have a lot of balancing issues and stuff, so they'll never be big tournament fighters, but they're still a lot of fun. And yeah, this game is looking a lot like it, which I don't think is bad at all. As long as they can keep it balanced and not too gimmicky, and you know, where you know you rely more on skill than just, you know, characters' individual techniques to win a match, then I think it can, you know, hit the competitive level that the Storm series was never able to, and you know, all of the Dragon Ball Z games, unfortunately, which then brings me to my third point. Leveling up system. I noticed in the trailer there's some sort of leveling up system for your Pokemon, which actually makes a lot of sense and is kind of cool if they do it in the right way. like, I know a lot of the recent Dragon Ball Z fighters, even Budokai from years ago that I still play and love, had a leveling up system that was interesting, but it didn't really contribute too much to like versus mode player or whatnot like that. But assuming this game is going to come to consoles eventually, then a leveling up system can make a lot of sense. Hopefully it gives you access to like a lot of new moves for your Pokemon, and you can kind of build your own moveset, kind of like what Smash Bros. Has done with the most recent game, where you can make custom movesets. And I know it's a lot harder to balance a game when you can do something like that, but it does make it a lot more interesting. And even if the game does have balancing issues already, this is one way that can fix it, which is kind of what's happening with Smash Bros. If you guys follow that. Basically what happened in Smash Bros. Is there's a few characters that dominate the entire cast, while there's a lot of characters who do very poorly just because of the moves they have. But with custom movesets allowed in tournaments, it really changes up a character's ranking. So a character that was really bad before, with some of his own unique moves, can move up a lot better and deal with these higher tier characters a lot easier. So hopefully this game has something like that. This is my favorite, is that Pikachu looks severely overpowered, and I think it's great. Maybe it's just the way the trailer made him look, but everything about him looks fast and powerful, and he looks like he has a lot of easy combos that he can juggle into, which is really cool. Makes him good for beginners who may not be too used to fighting games, because I can't imagine a lot of Pokemon fans will be used to fighting games. But Pikachu looks like he's got a lot of easy, good combos that he can pull off, and I'm glad they did that. I think he absolutely deserves it. He's their mascot, so I mean, they should make him good, especially in a game where you got Suiken and Machamp who would dominate Pikachu in the actual Pokemon game. But in this he's got a fighting chance, which is awesome, and I'm happy to see that. Suiken was another character that I'm very surprised to see in there make the cut, especially revealed so early on. He seems like a really odd choice to me, but in this trailer they made him look pretty awesome, which I'm surprised. I'm shocked at how great he looked, and Machamp especially shocked me the most, because I knew he would be, like, he's a given for this game. He was one of the first characters revealed, obviously. But what impressed me is the moveset that they gave him. It looks really unique, and it really fits him. So far, all of the movesets look like they really fit the character that they've been given to. And I think that's one of the most important things with making one of these games, is to make every character as true to every moveset as true to that character as possible. So even though Pikachu looks really overpowered, all of his moves and everything he's doing looks like something Pikachu would actually do. So I think that's awesome. And yeah, so it's kind of everything I kind of took away from this game. It did show off a little bit more of the assist characters in Pokemon in the game. I'm not too sure how I feel about assists in these games yet. I don't know too much about it so far. Assists in general in any fighting game, I'm really not a huge fan of. But I won't condemn it until I actually know more about it. Because maybe they'll find a way to make it work where it's not such a pain to use or have used against you. And there's another thing that can affect balancing. I mean, the assists. Because I don't know if you guys ever seen Marvel versus Capcom match. Like, your team that you pick basically makes or breaks you, and it's important in that game to pick the right balance of team. So what happens in tournaments is everybody ends up playing the same team, because I mean, it's the best option, and that's just the way it is. So that's another thing that makes the game, that could possibly make Pokken Tournament a lot harder to balance. But you know, we'll see how assists work. I'm sure they won't be as extreme as in other games with assist characters. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that trailer because it got me really hyped for this game, and you know, I was already excited about it before, but you know, I wasn't liking everything I was seeing about it. I was kind of iffy on it, but it looks amazing, and I can't wait for it. So anyways, I want to do a separate video of kind of a Pokemon wish list, talk about the Pokemon that I want to appear in the game. You know, I'll probably do one about Pokemon I want playable and Pokemon that I want as assists, or who would work better as an assist Pokemon. So yeah, look out for that. That should be pretty soon. In fact, you know, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Who you guys want in the game? Maybe list 5 of each. So 5 Pokemon you want playable, 5 you want as assists. Let me know, yeah, who you guys want, and you know, I'll even talk about it in the next video and give my thoughts and opinions on your choices, because I'm sure that there's so many Pokemon. Yours are definitely gonna be different from mine. But yeah, I'll definitely talk about it next time and see. You know, maybe you guys got better ideas and reasonings for your choices than I do for mine. So, yeah. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I hope you guys are excited about this game as much as I am, because it should be coming out this year. Hopefully, you know, in arcades, and hopefully on consoles sometime soon after. You know, not too long after, because I really can't wait to play it. So yeah. Anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, let me know what Pokemon you want in the game. And yeah, I'll talk about it next time. Thanks. Peace.